Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from every part of the world that you are joining us from. You can see our meeting is being recorded. Today is the 6th December 2022, a Tuesday, a beautiful day, the first Tuesday of December. And we want to formally welcome you to tonight's presentation. It's 8:16 p.m. in Lagos, Nigeria, and I know a lot of people are joining us from different parts of the globe. This is telling you welcome, and this is saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're joining us. Now, this presentation is put together by a group of people called the Platinum Partners, and Alex Igori, speaking with you, is the convener of that platform. Tonight, you're going to be learning a lot of things, but we just want to let you know that whatever it is you hear us speak about this evening, everything is verifiable. You can go online and look them up. Don't just take our words, hook, line, and sinker, but I want to assure you, whatever it is you've listened to tonight, you are getting top-notch information and you are getting a world-class presentation. So on this note, we'll be starting our presentation tonight. But before we start, for the smooth sail of this presentation, we are going to be picking some people who will be co-hosting this presentation with us. I'm going to call the person of Madam Anka Amurawaye. Madam Anka Amurawaye, I want to say welcome to you tonight. You are going to be one of our co-hosts tonight. Thank you so very much. I don't know if Professor Babatunde Adeloye is here already. Okay, Professor Babatunde Adeloye is yet to join us. I'm going to be calling Alaja Sekinat Lawal. Alaja Sekinat Lawal, thank you for coming on board. You're going to be one of our co-hosts tonight. Thank you so very much, ma'am. We are also going to be calling on Madam M.A. Shogunle. M.A. Shogunle, thank you so very much for coming tonight. You are going to be one of our co-hosts. We are not making co-hosts because of any particular order, but because for the smooth sail of this presentation, that is why we are making so many people co-hosts. In this part of the world, the network may be very funny and fluctuate. So someone can pilot the affair and help to maintain decorum. That is why we have co-hosts. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share my screen so that we'll begin the business of today. Thank you. If we can see my screen, kindly let me know.
Yes.
Thank you. We are starting right about now. If you have invited anyone to this presentation, kindly get in touch with them and let them join us right now. I want to welcome us to a beautiful platform, a platform that has been changing a lot of lives. I want to welcome us to where beautiful things happen. I want to welcome us to how we can live a healthy life. Living a healthy life with phytoscience. The sad reality that is happening in the world today is something that is threatening, something that is worth taking a proper look at. A lot of people are plagued with cancer. COVID-19 is not making things easy either. We have people with sickle cell. So what is today's topic? Today's topic is phytoscience stem cell for health and more. Phytoscience stem cell for health and more. What will be the place of phytoscience stem cell in our discussion tonight? You can see the face of this poor young boy. What does life have for him? It is showing a case of helplessness. This lady is being nebulized and she's trying to live healthy. This elderly man is confined to the wheelchair and maybe they don't know what else or where else to turn to. A lot of us will boast, like I was with someone this last week, and the person was telling me categorically that he's in good health, he's in great health because he minds his lifestyle. Fine, that's commendable. When we mind the kind of thing we do, when we mind our lifestyle, it is highly commendable. But does that lifestyle alone, is our lifestyle alone what we can use to quantify what health is? Let's take a look and borrow a leaf from what WHO is saying. According to the World Health Organization, health is a state of, please note this, health is a state of complete in totality, complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Complete physical, mental, and social well-being. It has to be complete in all ramifications. Health is not just merely the absence of disease and infirmity. Health is not just merely the absence of disease or infirmity. Health is very, very important, that without it, we cannot do anything. We cannot do anything. Whether we want to acquire properties, we want to chase a study, fine, there are some exceptional people who have wowed us over the years by being in terrible health condition and still being able to achieve their set goals. Those are die-hard people. Yes, we call those people die-hard. But there is something that is very fundamental. Health is complete wealth. Without the health, the wealth cannot stand. What is the key to good health? What new innovation exists today? If we're talking about innovation existing today, then we are taking our mind to the topic of today's presentation, just like I stated earlier, phytoscience stem cell for health and more. Phytoscience stem cell for health and more. Sorry about that. My light just went out, but I believe we can do more even without that light. If you can still see me, please let me know. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you.
Okay, thank you so very much. So, but before we talk about this new innovation, let's take a look at what is happening. Why are diseases rising? The limitations, the conventional limitations. What do people want? What are experts recommending? What is the world talking about? Why are diseases increasing? Because someone said, I mind my lifestyle, and I asked, is that the totality of what your health is based on? How about radiation from the gadgets we use today? How about pollution that we don't have control over? I said something about when I went to Port Harcourt and the soup in Port Harcourt was terrible. How about modified foods that we don't have say over? How about unhealthy lifestyles? Some limitations that conventional remedies have. Have you ever heard someone say they take a particular medication and they have to take another medication to suppress the effect of the first medication? Have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard someone say, I'm using this to combat the one I use for this? Most of the medication we take now are going out. They are not helping the cases anymore. People actually want something they will use that will work for them. Things that are highly effective, that is customer friendly, that is money saving, that is a user-friendly remedy. That is what a lot of people are looking for in the world today. So what are experts saying? So what are scientists saying? So yesterday I was thinking about the wife of Barack Obama. She looked everly young. What is the secret? What are scientists? What are they offering? What is the awareness that is growing in the world? What are they all about? It's all about the stem cell. Everything is boiling down to the stem cell. And the stem cell is just going back to the origin of how we all started, how it all began. That was the story of the stem cell. So stem cells are the body raw materials, cells which other cells with specialized functions are generated. If you want to think about how a woman got pregnant and gave birth to a baby with complete physical appearance and all faculty intact, this is because the stem cell went to work, recreated cells that was given to it, and formed a baby in 40 weeks. That is awesome. Now, under the right condition and in the body or the laboratory, the stem cell will divide and form more cells called the daughter cells. There is a short video here on how the stem cell works, but we are going to skip that a bit. Now, let's tell us something about stem cells. They can differentiate and make copies of the cells of the organ, the tissue like brain, liver, blood, bone, everything. The stem cell can do all this. They can also replicate themselves and remain in the body. Where can you find your stem cells after you have been given birth to? They didn't just die off, they didn't go away. They are hiding in your spine, they are hiding in your knee bone, they are hiding inside your gut, and they are hiding inside adipose tissues. That is why when there is an injury, the stem cell closest to where the injury occurred will send signal to the neurons in the brain, and they will form a replica of what left. Have you asked yourself, when you have multiple injury, when they are covering up, they produce the same thing that left? Have you ever wondered how that is happening? Now, potential uses of stem cells. Someone will say, how can you convince me? Alex does not convince. I'd rather educate. How can you tell me categorically that a particular thing can take care of over 280 kind of health issues? Remember when I just spoke to Ross right now, I said something about the stem cell being the one that created in the first place. It created the muscle cells, the intestinal cells, the liver cells, the blood cells, the cardiac cell, the nerve cell, and it still remained a stem cell. It is a mystery that when you want to find out, you will take a long time before you can decipher what this is all about. But just take it as what it is. The stem cells are chameleon cells that are able to do more than you can ever imagine. Just like I explained to us, when a child is being formed, the cell that replicates are called the embryonic cells. When we have grown into adulthood, or when we're giving birth to, we have cells in stem cells in different parts of our body, like the knee and the backbone, the gut, and all. One of them is the bone marrow. But what we are going to be discussing tonight is the plant-based stem cell. Listen, these plant-based stem cells are not the same thing as drugs, supplements, or herbal therapies. Because when I talk, a lot of people or a school of thought to say, Alex, just tell me they are supplements. Alex, just accept that they are herbal medicine. I will just hold my head. How do I explain to these persons that these are stem cells? The plant stem cell we are going to be talking about was collected from through a nanotechnology from an apple species called Utuila spatluba. Now, Utuila spatluba is an 18th century species of apple that is actually going into extinction. But what found it out and made it the warrior apple is because they found out it has epigenetic factor like human cell. This apple does not oxidize. This apple does not decay until about 6 months. The shelf life is awesome. This apple did a wonderful thing by helping itself to heal the wound that it has. Have you seen that? Did we not just say it is only humans that heal wounds, but this apple can do the same? So because of that, a company in Zurich, Switzerland called Mibel Biochemistry, a member of the Twila group, introduced a nanotechnology. In fact, I met a young lady on Friday, and when I spoke to her, I gave her my card that I'm a Phytoscience Stemcell. She was screaming. She said, "Are you sure this thing came?" I was thinking my generation may not say it, there may be generation yet to come. I said, "Honey, you have it right here. This is Phytoscience plant stem cell, and it is helping to do a lot of wonder in the world today." Now we have the double stem cell and the crystal cell, which was made from that apple stem cells. It was made from Burgundy grapes, acai berry, and tomato crystal tomato. And this is a sublingual therapy that is capable of doing over whatever you can imagine. I escalated today on Facebook about the double stem cell. It is awesome. It takes care of sickle cells, diabetes, stroke, fibroid, cancer, measles, name it. It regenerates and helps to replicate. It makes dormant unhealthy cells. So don't be scared that the cells that are unhealthy are going to be regenerated. No, it's going to make them dormant and create a healthy cells. But this is not our regular go-to medication. This is a sublingual therapy where you pour under the tongue. You pour the content of one sachet if you are using one, or more than one sachet if you have been told to use more than one. You pour the content under your mouth, close your mouth. When you close your mouth, in less than 5 minutes, it will permeate through your sublingual gland to your brain. After 5 minutes, please drink about 50 cl water. It is paramount that you drink water. The next one is the Snow Mountain Algae Pure. This is the snow algae chlorophyll. It is awesome. If you have ever heard anybody having cancer, it's because the acidity in their body is overriding the alkalinity. The snowfield fort will help to balance acid alkaline counts. You can see the cell formation in this, the hemoglobins, the red blood cells and all. This is because it will help anybody that has sickle cell crisis to form a spherical cell. Those people who are always suffering from sickle cell crisis, need I tell you that a lot of people meet with their cell type changing when they find the snowfield fort. Now, the snowfield fort is not a sublingual therapy. You can see the lady is opening her mouth. It's not that she's pouring it under her tongue. She's checking for her breath, because a lot of people suffer halitosis. When you talk, a lot of people run away. Halitosis comes from the guts. So this lady is trying to check if she's having the breath stinks. The snowfield fort will address that and so many other medications. How do you use the snowfield fort? You mix a sachet in water, just like you see the representation there in the glass. You mix one sachet of the snowfield fort in 50 cl water and consume within 30 minutes for freshness sake. Now we have the Actio Plus, which is your go-to for type 1, type 2, pre-diabetes, immune boosting, fibroid, man matter. For any man who wants to take care of their local government, I will advise you to take a great look at the Actio Plus, because it's going to save you from so many things that you are yet to know plagues you. How do you take the Actio Plus? The Actio Plus is taken, it comes in drops. So you can take 3 to 5 drops if you're trying to take a very good, take good care of yourself. I took my Actio Plus this afternoon. I think I indulged a little bit. I took more than 10 drops. Alex, don't mind me, Alex, because I have it so much in my hand. I can do with it as I want. I wanted a very good looking self. I took like about 12 drops in my water and I am good to go. So you can do 10 drops 3 times daily. You can do 5 drops 3 times daily. If you have a health condition that you are trying to address, I would advise that you do 10 drops. Please don't use hot water. The IIQ came as a child of necessity, because when the world was faced with COVID-19 and so many other things, many of us were were relegated to our houses, our rooms, in front of our desktops and gadgets and phones and all. So the radiation that is being emitted by this thing, the consumption of the blue light, was causing a lot of things. In the world today, Alzheimer is increasing, dementia is increasing, autism is increasing, Bell palsy is increasing. Children are being birthed with dyslexia and so many things, autism and all the likes. Because of this, the IIQ is going to boost the brain power. It's also going to take care of every eye condition for whatever the reason or whatever it is that is plaguing the sight. The IIQ is your go-to for that. And now we have the super duper triple stem cell. I remember when I spoke to somebody and I told them that we Phytoscience, we have the double stem cell and the triple stem cell. The person was giving a shout. Alex, are you for real? You have triple stem cell? And I said, yes, we have the triple stem cell. Now, Phytoscience stem cell, the triple stem cells are topically applied where you can spray on your body. You can use it to take care of acne, eczema, discoloration. You need to grow your hair. It is awesome for it. You need to spray close to your eyes for anything that plague your eyes. Is awesome. For ulcerated wound, people with cancer wound, people with diabetic gangrene, people with eczema, people with skin irritation, so many things. You can use the Miracle Intense Essence, and the H2O moisturizer is going to take care of fine lines and wrinkle and put you soft looking supple again. Now this person is calling 911. It's me again. What does this person need? This person needs the latest product, which is the weight management product. We have the new Fort and the new light. Now the new light is awesome. When I took the new light, I was feeling like I was rebirthed. It will give you a regular bowel movement. That is number one. Once you eat the new light with yourself, first thing in the morning, you are sure to visit the White House, because the new light is going to give you a proper detox. It's going to relieve constipation. You can't use new light and suffer constipation. It's going to help with your digestive health. It's going to boost your cholesterol, improve it, maintain glucose, very good glucose level. And this one, whenever I am about to take this, my children will be like, Mom, just tell us you want to take Cerelac, or tell us you want to drink Golden Moon. Why are you hiding under the guise of weight loss? This product is super. The smell is heavenly. When you take this, you will want to keep taking it, but you are restricted to it because you are using it for your weight loss. So this is going to support muscle build. It will provide satiety. In case you want to take it and you don't feel full, I recommend when you want to do, you blend in your fruits into it. But I want to assure you, taking a pack of New Fort is actually very filling, and you won't go hungry all through the evening. You take your New Fort as a meal replacement. You take them in the evening, and your New Light, you take them at night before you sleep. How do you take your New Fort? Your New Fort is mixed up in warm water, 20 cl to 30 cl, from 20 to 30 cl of water. You can mix it warm water and you can consume immediately. You can blend in your fruits like I said. Then the New Light you mix with room temperature water. You should use 20 cl of water for your New Light and you consume. But when you take your New Light, surely you must visit the White House at least twice in the morning. That's awesome. Fake. There are so many fakes out there in the world right now. They will tell you the more you look, but I want to tell you, the more you look at them, the less you see. So how do you identify fakes? Because a lot of people, after listening to us, please, after listening to us, I want to beg you, buy or do business with only the person who has invited you to Phytoscience presentation. Don't go scouting everywhere. Oh, I saw it online. I met somebody and the person told me I should come and buy from them. Please, you will not know which one is fake if you don't buy from Phytoscience distributor. So to identify fakes, check out their ingredient, the prices, and the certification. If the prices are too cheap, please take to your heels and run. If it looks like, and they tell you it's the same thing, please take to your heels. If the ingredients are looking questionable, if the wrappers are looking questionable, please take to your heels. And I want to advise again, buy only from Phytoscience accredited distributors. Now, Phytoscience products have wonderful certification. We have the Swiss quality certification. We have the NAFDAC, it is 100% natural, and we have the Phytoscience. This is the Phytoscience technology that a lot of people are wondering about, just like that young lady asked me on Friday. She said, are you sure that nanotechnology came true? I said, yes, the liposomal phytocell, it came true, and it was used in extracting the stem cell. Now, this product also has the GMP certification. It is halal certified. That is why I can joyfully tell somebody in Saudi Arabia, I can tell somebody in Turkey, I can tell somebody in Qatar, I can tell somebody in all the Arab countries and all the Muslim countries that this product is sure. It's not anything modified by pork or pig fat or something that is detrimental to their belief. So this product also has an insurance cover to the tune of $1 million. This is one very strong reason why you should deal directly with a Phytoscience accredited distributor, because if you come on board through the person, you will be duly signed up and your products will be coming to you directly from the stable of Phytoscience. So if anything should happen, which has not happened before, if anything should happen, it is suable. You can sue Phytoscience to the tune of $1 million. And this is vegetarian friendly. We have the 2022, permit me to say, this is 2021, but I want to assure you there is the 2022 FDA certification. In case anybody is asking you, Phytoscience has an FDA backing. Yes, because some people will be like, I can't take this thing, I can't take XYZ if it does not have the GMP and the FDA. This has the FDA certification. And Phytoscience is bagging awards after awards after award. You can see here we have the 2021-2022 Consumer Choice Award. We have the European Cosmetic Best Active Ingredients Award. We have award from Mibel Biochemistry, and Mibel Biochemistry also is bagging a lot of awards globally. Now, Mibel Biochemistry MD is Dr. Fred Zulli. This is the young man who found the phytocell that is used and the secret behind it. Phytoscience celebrated 10th anniversary, and Mibel Biochemistry also celebrated 10th anniversary. And do you know what the CEO said? He said, I met with this man about 10 years ago, and he has not looked a day older than the last time I saw him. This is because he's using the product just like he created, and he is really looking good for it. Now, Phytoscience and Mibel Biochemistry came together to form a partnership, and Mibel Biochemistry, after giving this business with Phytoscience, signed exclusive ownership to Phytoscience. They gave the sole right, the patent right. If you know what the meaning of patenting means, the Mibel Biochemistry gave patent right to the Malus domestica, solar vitis, argan stem cell, and the Demcom, the snow algae. They gave that patent right solely to Phytoscience. So if anybody shows you, the more you look, the less you see, and they tell you it is stem cell, please ask them where it is coming from. Now, this product is distributed by Phytoscience. Phytoscience is a company in Malaysia that is in Desa Petaling. They have their own building that is worth more than $4.5 million, and they generate an average, when you hear average, is not the total, an average of $40 million on a monthly basis. Wouldn't you rather want to partner with Phytoscience? What we are talking about this evening, you know, we said Phytoscience stem cell for health and more. We are not talking only about the health. We are talking about you coming on board and being in partnership with Phytoscience. You cannot, somebody say, if you are in the business of selling water, you can never go bankrupt. This is like coming on board Phytoscience. If you come on board Phytoscience business for yourself, for your loved one, for people you are yet to meet, because I am sure out of the people in this room, I'm sure I've not met more than 10% of the people in this room tonight, but you are listening to me. Just imagine you are bringing in a lot of people and they are doing business with you, and you are earning beautifully, and you are also growing in great health. Remember the word of 3 John 2, let's follow his strictly. But for those who may not understand what 3 John 2 is saying, he said that they wish you live in good health, prosper as your soul is prospering. So something has mandated you to prosper, to live in good health. Why would you want to deny yourself of that? Now, testimonies. I want to plead with us. When Phytoscience say testimony, they give you unembellished testimony. So viewers' discretion is hereby advised. This woman suffered stroke. 4 days of consuming the Phytoscience double stem cell, you can see the face has come back from the formation. Now, anti-aging, I spoke about Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama, anytime you see her, she's still looking very young because she's in the stem cell usage also. Now, neuroblastoma is a cancer that deals with children. This child, instead of dying from neuroblastoma, after 1 week of using the Phytoscience stem cell, this child is ill and hardy. Now, Dato Zaza Razali was told by her doctor that she's going to live and die with that face, just like you saw right there. But Dato Zaza Razali, somebody helped to speak with her. Now, you are here not because of yourself. Maybe you are here listening to something. Somebody somewhere needs the information you are getting tonight. So somebody shared the secret of Phytoscience with Dato Zaza Razali, and you can see the beautiful smile she has, and the face does not look anything close to what she used to have. Now, there's a testimonial on fertility. We went through many years of all the required medical procedures needed to have our own child, even several IVFs, without getting results. We decided to try out the Phytoscience plant stem cell therapy, which lasted for 3 months. We are finally blessed with twin baby boys. Thank you, Phytoscience. Please don't be in a hurry. Don't use Phytoscience stem cell and say, okay, I've used it for 1 week. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, I use it for 2 weeks. It's not looking as if it's. Use the Phytoscience stem cell judiciously. That is why I always advise people, don't go counting and buying one. Talk to the person who's invited you. Tell them to duly sign you up. You're going to get more for cheap from Phytoscience. Do you have a skin burn, skin irritation? Just get in touch with anybody who is in tune with Phytoscience, and all this will be sorted. This man had a heart problem. Some people will be thinking, oh, he's swelling up, he's looking fine, he's chopping life, but the man is dying. Someone found him and introduced him to Phytoscience Stemcell. You can see the before and after. This young man is hale and hearty, he's looking healthier. About cancers, blood cancer, look at this person. Look at the beginning. Look at how he is now. Look at this diabetic gangrene. I'm sure you can swallow saliva from the first picture of the diabetic gangrene, but look at what happened. The wound healed properly. The diabetes did not claim this person's limb. Other people, they would have just said, hey, we are going to sever the limb. And many people are suffering that. Before you know it, after some days, the next limb is affected. They chop it out too, and the person passed. But look at what hope is being restored to this young man. How do you come on board if you want to buy the Phytoscience stem cell? For those who want to buy, I want you to please skip this price list. Alex, I don't use this price list. For those who want to come into retail, you will find Phytoscience stem cell between 3,600 to 35,000. If anybody sells them for you cheaper, please take to your heel. Don't go say, I found it online, I find it on Amazon, I found it on this. Please, if you find it cheaper than what is stated here, take to your heels. 1 pack is going from 30,000 to 35,000 naira. 2 packs can go for 55,000. 3 packs can go for 80,200. But instead of that, wouldn't you rather pick 6 packs at 144,308? You can get 6 of the double stem cell, or you can get 5 of the double stem cell with 1 snowfield, or you can get 4 of the double stem cell. Sorry about that. 4 of the double stem cell, 1 of the snowfield, and 1 of the crystal cell at 144,308. You can equally get 26 packs of the double stem cell with 4 snowfield forts at 695,608. Or you can get 22 packs of the double stem cell, 4 packs of the crystal cell, 4 packs of the snowfield fort at 694,608. There are the bigger packages of 961,700 for 32 packs of the double stem cell, 4 packs of the snowfield forge, and 6 packs of the crystal cell. Or you can go straight to platinum and purchase at 1,717,400 for 30 packs of the double stem cell, 6 packs of the snowfield forge, 20 packs of the crystal cell, and 2 of the actual plus. But do you know, I want to tell you something. There is also a video here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to skip that. As we age, whether we like it or not, our supply of stem cell begin to diminish as much as 100 to 10,000. Somebody said how old you are is how old your organs are. Some people look young, but their organs have packed up. Some people, their organs are okay, but they are not aging like they should. So whether we like it or not, it will come to a stage in our life where our stem cells are wearing out. I said earlier, Parkinson's, Alzheimer, brain and spinal cord. I saw something today. Is it scoliosis? I think scoliosis, yes, scoliosis, where the spine or the bone at the back starts getting deformed, rotating or bending or going in a very funny shape. In case you know anybody or anybody that suffers from any kind of, no matter what the health issue is, please let them know about Phytoscience Stemcell. Let them get it. You'll be doing a lot of people a lot of help. We have showcased a lot of cases. You've seen infertility, you've seen cancer, you've seen diabetes, you've seen a stroke, you've seen somebody trying to age gracefully. So whatever the situation is, Phytoscience Stemcell is equal to the task. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you for being a wonderful audience, for you listening in to me say everything I have been saying tonight. I want to say a very big thank you to you. I will want us to ask questions. If we have any questions this evening, please, I want us to ask questions this evening. If there is anything you do not understand from what I have explained, I want to take you quickly on them so that we will all have a perfect understanding. Thank you so very much. I tried to be very fast and on time too. I don't know if I was too fast for some people, but please, before you leave this podium, I want to let you know that there is an avenue for you to join Phytoscience and push it as a business. When I joined Phytoscience, I didn't join because I have a health issue. No, I'm also not doing Phytoscience today because I have a health issue, but because I have a pocket issue. That was why I joined the Phytoscience business. And I'm sure there are a lot of people in the world today, especially now that the world is so uncertain. Recession is happening, inflation is happening, and people don't even know where their next meal is going to come from. But there is one thing that is paramount that everybody in the world is very, very sure of. Nobody wants to die irrespective of what is going out globally. So because of that singular act, you will want to get in touch with a lot of people. Do you want to do this as a business? Please, I am saying again, my name is Alex Ibori. I forwarded messages to a lot of people today. Please trace the number of whoever it is that have sent you a message. Get back to them. Please make sure you get back to them. If someone else has sent you this invite, don't say because I came, oh, Alex, you're speaking big English, I want to speak. No, get back to that person who's invited you. Trace the link, trace the message. Tell the person to teach you that Alex said you can make 1 million naira every day if you know how to go about Phytoscience. If you know how to follow the system that is laid down in Phytoscience, you can make unimaginable amount of money. You can also stay healthy. Don't be a part of those people who will be moving something And the box, when you ask them, they'll say, oh, the box is under my bed, I've not opened it. If they ask you, how does the snowfield taste? You should be able to say that snowfield is tasting like XYZ. If they ask you, how does the miracle intense feel when you put it on your skin? You should be able to, because you should be able to state what the miracle intense feels, because you must have used it for yourself. Thank you so very much. I want to say a very big thank you to our co-host. I also want to know if there is anyone here who's got a question. Please, we want to entertain question now. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you, Alex. That was awesome as usual. I'm yet to see any question in the chat, but like we already said, if you have any questions, simply raise your hands and we'll unmute you and we'll address it. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope I was not too fast. I hope I was not just jumping and shouting and talking.
You are good. You are
Thank
good.
you. Thank you so very much. Please, if you came in while this is going on and you did not get everything, the recording of this presentation is going to be forwarded, and I'm sure the person who's invited you, you can ask for the recording of this presentation. It will be sent to you. But while that is going on, I want to ask, if there's anyone with questions, please feel free to ask. I want to also ask, if you are coming here for the first time this evening, may we see your hand? Can you please indicate if you are coming here for the first time? Hello, anyone. If you are here for the first time in MS6, I know you are coming here for the first time. Thank you and welcome. I can see Techno. Okay, Bola Ogun Shemowo. I hope I got that correctly. Bola, please unmute yourself. Rotarian Dr. Chris Ngoka. Good evening, Rotarian. Thank you so very much for coming. And Rashida Kiwumi, can you please unmute yourself? Rotarian Dr. Chris, can you unmute yourself? And Rashida Kiwumi, can you unmute yourself? Bola Ogunsemowo, I hope I got that correctly. Can you unmute yourself? Dr. Chris, you have the podium.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for the presentation.
God bless.
It was really informative to hear about a product.
Okay.
Yes. My simple question is for that of the active, the one for male function. I don't know if I got the name of the drug right. The Active Plus.
Active Plus.
Yes. For male
okay.
function, sexual function. Is there any side effect for older men?
You're asking if there is a side effect?
For older men.
No, there is no side effect. Are you currently using any?
No.
Are you coming here for the first time?
Yes.
Who invited you, ma'am?
You did. Sir, you did.
I did. Oh, thank you so very much. Okay, I'm going to send you my number now. If you can please send me your for me to have invited you, you must have my number. Can you quickly send me a message, ma'am? Hello, ma'am. Can you send me a message? Hello.
I will do that.
Okay, I'm going to forward my phone number to you. Ma'am?
He just said he will do that.
Okay. The network is breaking. Okay.
I think Bola wanted to say.
Bola Ogunsemowo. Okay. Bola, can you please? We can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening, Bola. Good evening.
Registration
So,
Is it just me or the network is not okay?
Yeah, it's breaking up.
it's breaking. How much is the registration?
Oh.
Okay, she was asking how much is the registration.
Okay, there are
Who
different
invited you?
packages, but before then, who invited you, Bola Ogunsemowo? Hello?
She's on the phone.
On the phone? Oh, the
Neye
network.
invited her.
Neye, okay.
Neye, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Neye, please, you will take it up from here. She's asking for the registration, and I want to say thank you to you, Bola, for considering that. There are different packages, but for this period, because the Christmas is coming, and there is a package that is currently on promo. That is the 694 for 308 package is currently on promo. I want to tell everybody who is listening here tonight, if you want to pick up a package between now and next week, run this race and tell the person who's invited you not to let you miss out of this promo. The promo is for anyone who is coming on board. You can pick up the promo package of the 694, but if you cannot achieve that, you can at least do the 144 406 or thereabout. You can do that, but I'm sure Bola will get back to Neye will get back to you, Bola. Thank you so very much for your time. Can we hear Mr. Rashid Akinwumi? Okay, Rotarian Chris, you said Falashayo invited you. That's awesome. Falashayo, please get back to Rotarian Dr. Chris Ngoka. Thank you so very much. Rashid Akinwumi, can we hear from you, sir? Hello, sir. Hello? Hello, Mr. Rashid? Okay.
I invited Mr. Rashid. Maybe the network is not making him to talk.
Oh, okay, okay. He's in a very good hands. P&K, thank you very much. In MSC, I want to ask, do you have a question to ask after listening to the presentation? Do you have any question?
For now, I don't really have a question.
Okay.
Please, if I have any, I will ask.
Okay, can you please send me a message right now? Thank you so very much. Send me a message so I can follow up on you. Okay. I want to say a very big thank you to all our guests and to everybody who is here present. I want to say thank you for always coming on board. We do this every Tuesday. We do this every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Nigerian time. And for tomorrow, anyone who really is interested in knowing how to run the business, how to make this a way of life. A lot of us are using this as our sole business. There are so many people who make 1 million naira and above daily doing this. You don't necessarily have to hawk. We don't do hawking. We actually do training, presentation, and educating people on how to live healthy and how to stay strong financially with Phytoscience Stemcell. On this note, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. I want to say you have a restful evening. You have a wonderful afternoon or morning from wherever you are. I want to call on God to bless you until we meet again Tuesday next week. This is signing out and saying shalom.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Thank you
everyone.
so much, Madam Alex.
Thank
Nice
you.
Bless
presentation,
you.
God bless you,
Alex.
everyone. God bless
Thank
you.
Thank
Thank
for
you,
coming
everyone.
tonight.
Thank you.
God
Bala,
bless you.
thank you for
Bye-bye.
coming. You made my
Bless you.
day.
Shalom,
Bless
shalom.
you.